Good morning, Steve Sorensen, Phillips Chevrolet in Frankfort, Illinois. Located at Route 30, Route 45 in downtown Frankfort. We've been here since 1968. Today is the day we've been waiting for a long time, the arrival of our first 2015 Z06 Corvette. Built on the all-aluminum chassis, that's all new for the C7 and the Corvette. The vehicle's 100 pounds heavier, but the chassis is 100 pounds lighter, about 56% stronger because it's made out of all aluminum. The center tunneling that goes where the headers are and where your drive shaft goes is all bigger now. And what they do is they line the tunnel with this product called aerogel that they got from NASA, and actually lined it with reflective material to keep the heat and keep the sound out of the Corvette. A lot of times in some of the older versions of Corvettes, people would set a soda in their cup holders and the soda would get hot. That particular feature of the new C7 Corvette is going to eliminate that problem. This is the 3LZ. There's different trim models you can get into. The 1LZ base Corvette starts at $79,000. The convertible, I believe, starts at $86,000. This is the 3LZ. The vehicle's built on this is the Z06. There is a Z07 performance package that I'll talk to you about in a second, but this is the Z06. This is the Z06. It's got a 6.2 supercharged engine in it. It gives you 650 pounds of torque and also 650 horsepower. They've really worked on the downforce of this car. At top speed, this vehicle with the Z07 performance package can reach 500 pounds of downforce on this car when it's driving at top speed. So they've really got the downforce down in this car. And one of the features of the downforce is going to be this hood scoop. What it does is it takes the air through this front grille, throws it over the top of the engine, and it vents out on top of the hood here. Carbon fiber hood, extremely light. I think less than 30 pounds that whole hood weighs. So the downforce comes through here as added speed goes here. Another thing that adds in the downforce is this front splitter that's down here in the front. Goes all the way across the front of the car. And also you've got your rear spoiler that's on the Z06 back here also. This is the ground effects package. First of all, let's talk about the wheels. 19s in the front, 20s in the back, all slotted rotors, performance brakes, outstanding brakes, performance tires, Michelin Pilot Super Sport tires on it. These are the ground effects you can get on the car. The Z06, from what we understand, is you can order a Z06 with carbon flash ground effects. Carbon flash is this type of material, right like this. If you take a look at that. Okay? Now, if you get a Z07, the Z07 performance package, which is going to give you oversized rotors, brakes, different tires, it's going to give you different gear ratios, a little stiffer suspension, more of a performance type vehicle made for the track. You can get this carbon, this is what they call visible carbon. Now, visible carbon fiber is very susceptible to UV radiation or UV light from the sun. And what it'll do, it can break down the carbon fiber. So what they do is they put this fluid in this clear coat that goes over the top of it. It's basically sunscreen for the carbon fiber. Very expensive fluid that goes in this. So this visible carbon fiber can be available when you do the Z07 in the Z07 on all your ground effects. Okay. Another thing that's different is these are the spoiler for the Z06. When you do a Z07, this spoiler is actually filled in right here from here to here in a see-through glass. Probably made of plexiglass more than likely, but it allows for extra downforce in the Z07, but also allows you to see what's coming up behind you. It gives you more vision out of the back of the car. The vent system for the brakes is outstanding. You got the front splitter, but there's also little air chutes that actually pull the air from underneath the car into the brake system, and it vents out the front here. And also in the back brakes, it comes in here, and there's also a chute back in here, and the air will actually exit in this vent right here. These vents right here are basically for cabin pressure. So when you close the hatch or close the door, the vents come out here. Now these vents that are on top of these quarter panels here, if this had an automatic transmission in it, this would be the vent that's going to be used to cool the automatic transmission. As you can see with this 7-speed manual car, this is filled in. Now over on the other side, This car has an electronic limited slip differential in it. And that's what's used to cool the electronic slip differential on this side, okay? Let's see, inside this is a 3LZ. Let's talk about the difference between the packages that you can get. A 1LZ is going to give you Mulan leather, and if you do it a red interior like this particular vehicle, just the seats are going to be red, okay? When you go to a 2LZ, what it does is you stay with Mulan leather, and it does the door panels, the seat, the center console, and then the seat and the door panel over there. When you do the 3LZ, as in this car, the leather turns to Napa leather, and it also moves the color up into the dash. Here's another thing that's added to this vehicle. This is the instrument panel carbon flash trim that goes around the instrumentation panel right here, okay? Z06 has got a flat bottom steering wheel. If you do the Z07, you can get that steering wheel in suede, okay? 2LZ is where you start with your heads-up display. Navigation is an option. Navigation also comes with a video data recorder, and it's a package that you can't get one or the other. If you get the video data recorder, you're going to get navigation. Get the navigation, you get the video data recorder. So that's an option on a 2LZ, but it's standard on a 3LZ. So if you get a 2LZ and you select the option of having the video data recorder or the navigation, you're basically almost getting to the 3LZ. The only difference would be your seats turn to Napa leather, and your dash color and the instrumentation panel is trimmed out with the interior color. These are the competition sport seats that are available. You can get regular GT buckets, but this is an upgrade of the competition sport seats. It's a nice Corvette graphic in it. It's got little carbon fiber pattern in it, I should say. LED headlights. The car's all there. Does 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. Does the quarter mile in 10.9. I know the top speed's well over 150 miles an hour. The car is all there. If you're going to take the car to the track and have a race car, get the Z07 package. It's like an $8,000 upgrade, I think, with the current prices to do the Z07. One thing I have read online, and I'm still learning about the car, one thing I have read about the Z07 package is it's going to give you a much stiffer ride. It's going to give you a stiffer ride. When you dial in your ride control, where it's in wet, eco, tour, sport, or track, when you're in tour mode at a regular C7, and you go to track mode in a regular C7 Stingray, they're saying the suspension on the Z07 is about as stiff as the C7. The suspension system in the Z07 performance package is going to be as stiff in tour mode as the C7 is in track mode. So, great performance car. There's a lot of videos online that you can watch this thing going around a track. The car's all there. Absolutely beautiful vehicle. Congratulations to anybody who gets to drive one of these things. For the cost and for the price of this vehicle, it's a heck of a sports car. So, my name is Steve Sorensen at Phillips Chevrolet. I've covered just a few things. I'm still learning about the car, so if I made any mistakes, I'm sure I'll probably hear about it online. But if you have any questions or want to talk about the Corvettes at all, give me a call. My phone number is 815-469-2323. My extension number is 398. Appreciate your time. Have a great day.